Okay, hi guys. Here we are for a new pick a card reading. This one is about how do your person feels about you, what are their intentions in your connection, and what actions are they gonna take next. I also pulled out some channeled messages from your person. So this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. You can pause the video. Whichever pile you feel most attracted to is the one you should choose. Take into consideration that this is a general reading, so you have to take what resonates and leave the rest out. And we're gonna start with pile 1. So pile 1, if you selected the Silver Eiffel Tower, this is your reading. So how is your person feeling for you? We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Star. Now, what are their intentions? We have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. And then for the next action, we have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Then your channel messages, I've got 3. Okay, I don't know where this is going. I'm scared of commitment. And I don't really care. So I'm gonna go through all of this with you. Okay, first for the feelings, we got Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Star. So how are they feeling about you? I feel like that they'd want like the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like this really happy family with strong foundations, the house, the dog, like everything fulfilled materially. It's like the perfect family, and it's fulfillment on a material kind of way. Like these families with like they're married and they have their children and they have their dog and they have their house and stuff. I think like they'd want that with you. They'd want to build a family with you. But the thing is, I don't know if it's that they're not seeing that they feel that way. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're. Yeah, I don't know where this is going, right? Maybe sorry, I said she. It could be a girl, it could be a guy. It doesn't matter. Maybe they're not sure about how they feel. Or maybe because they feel that way for sure, but maybe they don't acknowledge it, or maybe they don't know what to do with it. Because here we have this Star. The Star is like a dream. It's like destiny. It's like fate, but it's also someone who's unattainable. So it could be that like they see you as the Star, as like their wish, their destined partner or something. and they want to have the 10 of Pentacles with you. So, you know, this stable family with the house and all those things. It doesn't have to be a house or whatever, but it's like a strong and stable relationship. But they feel stuck and they don't know how to go about it. They don't know what to do with those feelings. Or maybe they feel that like these feelings are binding them. Like maybe those feelings are making them blind. Maybe they can't really see like what to do with it or where to go because of these feelings. Maybe they're not really good with feelings because, yeah, well, we see here like they're scared of commitment and they don't know where this is going. Clearly they don't know where this is going because they're blind. But it's with the 8 of Swords, it's like they're putting those restrictions on themselves. Like it's not anyone else who's like, it's not you, it's them. Like they're putting themselves restrictions. Probably because they're scared and probably because they don't know where it's going. They don't know where these feelings are going. Then their intentions. Well, you know what? I think they've got kind of good intentions. Like I see it in a good way because the Knight of Cups here, it's like they want to make some kind of proposal. I'm not saying they're gonna like talk to you and ask you on a date. They might, but here with the 2 of Wands, I see like they're choosing a way. Like, are they going to offer you something? Or are they going to offer you their cup? The cup is like the feelings, right? And here there's the 7 of Wands, which is like challenges and being defensive. So it's like he's looking that way, right? So I think he's leaning on the romantic proposal part, but I also think he or she thinks that's your challenge and they don't know like, are they taking the challenge or not? Like, is this going to be too challenging? They're scared of commitment, right? So maybe commitment for them would be too much of a challenge. Maybe they're too scared of doing that. So their intentions, well, they're leaning towards 2 things. This is not what they're gonna do. This is like what they want truly inside of them. I think that they don't really know because they're stuck and they're blinding themselves. But at the same time, they have like 2 choices in their mind. It's like, I could make a move. I could do something. I could offer them something romantic. And it's sweet. Like a sweet, I don't know, a sweet gesture or even just chatting. But I think it'd be a gesture with the Knight. Or do they just like give up because it'd be too much of a challenge? But they're not looking at the challenges right now. They're looking at the Knight of Cups, which is like the romantic proposal stuff. So it's on their mind, like the 7 of Wands, but they're not looking that way. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Then their next actions. I'm gonna clarify those ones because the Queen of Wands, yeah, no, I'm just gonna clarify all of them. Please clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay. No, there's too much. Okay. please clarify. Swords, okay. This one really wanted to come out. And I want to clarify the I don't really care too. Please clarify the I don't really care. Oh, okay. Okay, for their next action, this is probably you. Whether you're woman or man, it doesn't matter. Most people watching will probably be woman though. But I think this is you, the Queen of Wands, the Empress. The Queen of Wands is... But, well, I think they see you like that. Like this really outstanding person. Like someone who's got her shit together and who like... who doesn't play around and who's... well, they think you're really beautiful and they think you have like everything for yourself. Not that you've got it easy, but that, like, I mean, like, you're abundant, you're beautiful, you know what you want, you do things right. Like, they see you like this really wonderful person. And I think their next action will, honestly, I don't know if like you guys have known each other, because the Six of Cups is like about the past, like past relationship, right? So and the Eight of Wands is about movement, but also communication. So like texting, calling. Maybe they'll call you. I think they'll probably communicate with you in some way. If that's you, if you're someone from their past, then they're probably gonna contact you in some way. It could also be like past... it could be past relationship, like you guys were together at some point, or you shared something together. Or if not, it could be past life relationship, so you might have been together in a past life. Or maybe they're thinking about things you've shared, and they're gonna talk to you about it, like, hey, I just remembered this thing and it made me think of you, and then they just talk to you about it. But there's also the Three of Swords, so I'm wondering if something went down in some way. Like maybe they broke your heart, or maybe you broke their heart. And then there I don't really care thing. I feel like something must have happened where one of you were hurt, maybe both. But I think they feel hurt. They definitely feel hurt in some way. If it's not by you, then it's by someone else. So they act like they don't care, but like they don't care that they're hurt, something like that. Like, I'm not hurt, it's not you, but they are. It's like they're faking it. They're faking like they don't care. With this Five of Swords here in reverse. But I think they're gonna stop faking it. I think with the Nine of Swords here, they're gonna go for it and be like, yeah, well, I don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm hurt. I don't care if my heart is broken, whether it's by you or by someone else. Well, they're still gonna move forward. They're gonna do something. So this person, just to go back a bit on everything, they really wish for something solid with you. They do want commitment, but they think you're this unattainable person, but they also think you're like their destiny or something. But they're also scared of commitment. Even if they want it, they're scared of it, and they don't know if you want it, and then they don't know where it's gonna lead, and they're like putting all these restrictions on themselves because maybe they've never had commitment before, or maybe it wounded them and now they're scared. Their intentions, well, they want to make some kind of romantic gesture well, they're thinking about it and they're choosing which way to go. Are they gonna take up the challenges because it's a challenge for them, you're a challenge for them, and then their action, well, they're gonna make a move for sure. Here we, yeah, this is you, and they really see you as this wonderful person. And if you've got something with this person before, like a past relationship or whatever, you could have been friends and something went down, or you were dating or whatever, well, they're gonna talk to you for sure. They're gonna text you or something, and they're gonna move forward even if they're wounded in some type of way. Okay, so for pile number one, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, well, tell me in the comments, like, share. This is gonna help the channel grow. And thank you. Okay, so for those who chose pile number two with the golden Eiffel Tower, I'm gonna put this one aside. This is your reading. How's your person feeling about you? What are their intentions in regards to your connection? And what are their next action? So feelings. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Cups. For their intentions, we have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and Judgment. And for their actions, we have the Magician, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, now I've got some channeled messages. Okay. I'm trying to do the right things. I feel rejected. And stop ignoring me. I already see like synchronicities all over this. Pick a card. Okay. So let's start with the feelings. So Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and King of Cups. Okay, first, if you want to know if this person is into you, well, there definitely are. They just feel like really out of it. It's like here, it's said here, right? I feel rejected. Well, the Five of Pentacles, it's feeling like out in the cold, feeling rejected. It's like they're outside, they're poor, they're cold, and they're looking inside the church and like they just can't get in. So I don't know if you stopped talking to them or if you're waiting for them to make your move or something, but they feel rejected. I think they really want you to reach out to them. Then with the Eight of Pentacles, how do they feel? I feel like they feel like they've got to work on this relationship, like they've got to do something. They want to do something about it because they feel rejected, right? And they feel like you're not doing anything, so they're like, I gotta do something, I gotta work on this, I gotta make things work. And they are. They might also feel like you are a lot of work. Like maybe they feel like they have to do a lot to get to you or something. but they're willing to do it. It's like this is like constant work, like every day a bit of work, again and again and again, until it's perfect. So I think that they feel like they've got to work on things so the relationship can work the way they want it to work. And the King of Cups here is like, this person have strong feelings for you. Like they think about you all the time, and their eyes are always on you. This is like, this is someone who's really emotionally mature. They know how they feel, they know what they want, and often they'll be like really deeply committed to you emotionally. Even if you guys are not even together, even if you don't care about that person, which you probably don't because you're watching this video, but this person like feels really emotionally committed to you, and they want to work on things with you, and they feel like you're not doing anything. They feel like you're ignoring them. They feel like you're rejecting them, or like, yeah, they feel like they're doing all the work also. Okay, their intentions. The Four of Wands is a really, really, really good card. It's personally my favorite card in the whole deck, because it's like, it's celebration, it's wedding, it's union, it's happiness and joy and fulfillment. It's like the happiest card. But then it's followed with the Seven of Cups. So I think like they're not planning on doing, like, they're working on this connection, right? They're feeling like working on this connection, but it's like, I think it's more of an internal stuff. They might not do a lot of things like externally, like they may be working on themselves. Because here with the Seven of Cups, it's like they're wanting this union, they're wanting this happiness with you, and they want this love and all of it, but they're just like fantasizing about it. They're not really doing anything about it, and they're not planning to do anything about it. They're just like longing for it. And then with the Judgment card, I think they feel their intentions is like to let the divine, like angels or God or whatever they believe in, take control of the situation. Because I think like they feel like they can't do anything about it. Like they're in a position where they don't have any control over the situation, and the only thing they can really do is fantasizing about it and dreaming about it. So they're like, well, then I'll let like something higher take control of it, like judge it for what it is, and do the work. Because they're working on themselves, obviously, but to make the union happen, they don't think they have the power to make it happen. They think like that whatever higher force is influencing the connection has the power to do something about it. So they're not planning on doing anything, though they do want this union, they do want happiness. They might even want to marry you, like but it's all fantasies. Like they're letting something higher control this. Then their next action, I think your person is pretty spiritual. If this isn't resonating with you, well, too bad. because like this is a spiritual card, this is a spiritual card, this is a spiritual card, and this the Magician here, it's all about manifestation. And here we're seeing that they're letting like the universe or angels or whatever take control of the situation so they can get in union with you. And here it's like their next action is manifesting. So I don't know if they've got like some psychic abilities, or if they're not even doing it on purpose. Maybe they're not doing it on purpose. Maybe it's just like naturally they have that kind of disposition, but it's like they're manifesting this. They're manifesting the union. They're manifesting teamwork and collaboration and your relationship in general. It's like, yeah, I think they don't feel like they can do much externally, so they're working on themselves and they're manifesting. If you don't really know like what manifesting is, well, it when you repeat something a lot of times, like whether you write it in a journal or you just think about it all of the time, you're gonna like manifest it in your life. So maybe they're thinking about union all the time, or maybe they're even like writing a journal saying like, I want this, and then things manifest in their lives. That's a possibility, and I think they're doing it whether it's on purpose or not. Whether it's on purpose or not. And then here, they want to work with you, like on this relationship. They want to do something with you. They want to collaborate with you. And I think their next action is they're going to try to collaborate with you. If not, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is about like independence, maybe they're going to focus on their studies. Like maybe they're going to manifest things, but they're going to, like, if they're at school, they're going to focus on this, and if they're at work, well, they're going to focus on their work. Because I feel like here with the Nine of Pentacles, like they're taking care of themselves and they're working on themselves and they're being really independent right now. They don't want to depend on anyone. They do want to be with you though, but it's just like they want you to work as a team. They don't want to do all the work and they feel rejected. Now I'm trying to do the right things. I feel rejected and stop ignoring me. Yeah, they really just, they want to make this work. I don't know if you like them. I don't know if you're in love with them. I don't know if you want something with them. But they do. They definitely do. And they feel like maybe they don't even know you do. Maybe if you do, maybe they don't know. Because actually they don't know, because they feel rejected. They feel like you're not talking to them and you're not trying to help them. Maybe you're literally ignoring them. Maybe you're not, but they're feeling that way. And they really just want to make it work. They're trying to do the right thing. So yeah, pile number 2, people. If you've selected that pile, well, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so for the people who chose pile number 3 with the bronze Eiffel Tower, this is your reading. So how is your person feeling about you? What are their intentions and what are they gonna do next? So their feelings, we've got the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Their intentions in regards to your connection is the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Hanged Man. And their next action in regards to your connection is the Page of Cups, the Devil, and the Six of Swords. Then I've got some channeled messages. Okay. I've got, I'm doing it for you. You make me feel so excited. And I have financial issues. Okay. So, let's see. For their feelings, we've got Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and King of Swords. So how are they feeling about you? They're feeling really anxious. Like, I don't know what's happening here, but it's like they might have nightmares, they might have trouble sleeping. They're really anxious, they're really nervous. They might have anxiety issues. Now here with the Six of Pentacles, it links with the I have financial issues, because there's like two kind of people in this cards. There's like the rich one giving and the poor one receiving. I don't know if like they asked you for money, or maybe they're asking people for money, or maybe they're giving too much or not receiving enough. But there's something about money in this relationship or on their side that is really making them anxious right now. Maybe they may also feel like either they're not giving you enough or you're not giving them enough. Like not necessarily in regards to money, but like in general in the connection, maybe someone is giving more than the other and they know about it and it makes them anxious. Also, I think they're approaching this relationship in a very logical way. Like, they're not letting their emotions come in the way. I think they have a lot of other problems, actually. Like, probably, well, obviously, probably money related. There are also some other things because of the other cards, but I'll get to that. Yeah, so how are they feeling? Well, they're anxious. They feel like their relationship is imbalanced right now. And they're trying not to let... Actually, they're not trying. They're really not letting their emotions come in the way. They're making decisions based on logic, disregarding their emotions. Now, their intentions. I think this person doesn't know how to handle emotions, actually. Because here it's like their intentions. This is the manipulation card, okay? The Seven of Swords. And beside that, there's the Ace of Cups and the Hanged Man. So I think like I don't know if they've been manipulating you like emotionally or something, but I think they want to change that. Maybe they didn't realize they were doing it. I think like, yeah, I think they've got this thing about them, like they're so in their head that they don't understand feelings, they don't get emotions, because they're not dealing with emotions on a regular basis. They could be like an air sign, like an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. They don't have to be, but there definitely could be, because they're not letting the emotions control them. And I don't think they get emotions that much either. But I think like right now they're realizing that what they've been doing was emotional manipulation, and they're starting to realize that. They're starting to see, sorry, the cars. Okay, they're starting to see that they've been doing something wrong, and they want to change that. They're not changing it right now, but they want to. They're they're realizing that they've been either emotionally manipulated or they've been the manipulator. Now here for their next action. Well, they're definitely leaving something behind. I don't know if you guys are in a toxic relationship, or if they are, maybe there's someone else involved, or maybe it's not someone else, maybe it's something. Maybe they have some kind of addiction. It could be like mm, gambling, maybe because I have financial issues. Maybe they've been gambling. Maybe they have some kind of other addictions, but they're leaving that. And here it's, I'm doing it for you. I think this person really do care about you. You make me feel so excited. They may be like, probably like when they see you, it's like they get that rush, and they feel like so many things. Though they're not used to emotions, right? But they're starting to change that. They're starting to be like more genuine, or realize like that you can play with emotions. But they're leaving that. They're leaving the addiction, they're leaving the toxicity, and they're doing it for you. And here with the Page of Cups, it's like, I think they're gonna tell you about it. Or if they don't, they're gonna like tell you something. They're gonna talk to you or propose you something. Or just really talk to you. Because they like you, and you really make them feel excited. Maybe you make it. I feel like with here the Page of Cups, when they see you or when they talk to you, they get like those butterflies. But yeah, they really do care about you. They're just having like issues with some kind of addiction, or like emotional pattern, or some kind of behavior that they need to leave, and their next action is leaving it. So it's gonna stop, and they're doing that because they care about you. Okay, so pile number 3, people. If you selected that pile, this was your reading. Thank you for watching. If it resonated, then leave a comment, share, like, subscribe, and yeah, thank you.